do it for, instead of carrying your wallet in your back pocket or your purse, you can now carry it right under your skin.
Okay. Are you concerned about this?
A little bit.
We're a little concerned about this. The British-Polish tech company called Walletmore is selling microchips, alternative payment systems right here in your hand. Yep. It's about the size of a grain of rice. It costs about $300, and it can be implanted into your body, preferably in your hand. But I mean, I suppose you could go like elbow or something. It just might be a little painful.
Once you activate it, Walletmore says you'll be able to make purchases at most businesses around the world just by swiping your hand over a card reader.
That's so crazy. Right now, only people in Europe are able to get those chips. According to Walletmore, almost 200 people already have those implants because they're like, hey, can't take that from me.
We'll be right back.
All right, Shalom Makim. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahashem Racha Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that teaches word in all true faith and sincerity. And today I just want to tie this lesson. The next big thing was the next major prophecy that's pretty much about to shake up the planet Earth is the MOTB. And we seeing the steps that's going to lead towards that mandate, man. And that's that tip talk has been trending lately. Especially when you talk about the economy. Guess what? Most of the time, 9 times out of 10, they're going to bring up that thing. And as you can see, concerning that prophecy, it says you got to buy and sell. Matter of fact, let's get that, because that's what the clip said, the news clip, that the CHIP in your hand, you will be able to make payments. And how can you do that spiritually? There's no way, man. So let's get this. Revelation 13, verse 16 says, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So ultimately it's going to come down to a decree, a order, to where you would have to take that charagma to continue in this system, to make payments and things of that nature. It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So how can you do that with philosophies? How can you... I just want to see how that transition goes. You say you believe in Jesus, now you can get $500 worth of groceries. Like, how that shit work, man? This is the only thing that makes sense concerning this prophecy is the MOTB, the CHIP, man. That thing. That's the only thing that makes sense. And that's why now, as we're getting closer and closer to that perfect day, it's making more sense. Through articles, news clips, interviews, that shows you that, these things are nigh at hand, and the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai got the prophets to expound on it, man. So let's get this. Isaiah chapter 42, verse 9. It says, behold, the former things are come to pass. And concerning the previous words of the Lord, the flood, Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, those are the former things that came to pass. And it was declared before it took place. Tell you, Noah down to where he was prophesying while he was building that ark. You had Moses and Aaron to go up to Pharaoh. Tells you that Lot was at the gates. It's no different today. You seeing the prophets once again declaring these major events that take place upon the planet Earth. You know, it says, and new things do I declare. See, and what is one of those new things? The MOTB, the mandating of that thing, man. These are the new things that's being declared. And now we seeing it being fashioned and molded into a reality. You know, it says, before they spring forth, I tell you of them. See, and that's what you're seeing now. That's why there's more chip videos coming out. You know, and on the private side, and even concerning, you know, like I said, news articles and videos and interviews. That just give us more ammo to further prove that, you know, that's what that prophecy is, man. And this is what's about to shake up the planet Earth, man. You know, this is what's finna shake up the planet Earth. Matter of fact, let's get it. This has been coming out lately. Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. See, and that lets you know this word is the bridge to our salvation. You know, hold fast it is. And Yahushua is the one that's going to deliver us. The Lord's going to intervene in these certain affairs, human affairs, that divine intervention. It said in that hour of temptation, is when that order comes down to take that mark, that decree. Because the only way you're going to be able to buy and sell, the only way you're going to be able to eat, drink, continue to pay your bills, your mortgage, or whatever, to have a roof over your head, so to speak, you got to have that mark. You know? It says, which shall come upon all the world. It's like, and why would you be tempted? Because it's going to be an attack on the flesh as well, man. Well, Lord Yahushua said, the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. So that's why, you know, you hear about food shortages. Around the same time they talking about microchips, because that's going to play a big part in snaring the people into getting it, man. You know? So it says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And this is going to be a global thing. It's not called a new world order, but it's taking place in a region. No, this is a global thing, man, a global agenda. And this prophecy is going to shake up the planet Earth, man. This is the next big thing. This is the next major prophecy to come upon the planet Earth. And we seeing the steps, you know, that's going to lead to its perfection. To it actually becoming to a order, a decree. You know? And this is all part of, you know, Satan's devices. Because he pushed it forth as convenience. It's gonna start off with that, you know, to try to sell it to you as being convenient. You can prevent fraud now, robbery. Also, you can open a door without putting, you know, that stupid shit. Then it's gonna get to the point, you better or else, you know. So this 2 Corinthians 2:11, it said, lest Satan should get an advantage of us. See, and really that him putting us back in captivity, man. You know, this is how this man will be able to keep his head above water. This is what he came up with, his warped mind, you know, to just tip everybody, and that way he's gonna, you know, have the advantage over the people, man. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. See, and that's what's combating Satan. Esau eating the so-called white man. Knowledge. He would have gotten advantage of us if we was ignorant, but we are not ignorant of his devices. Which you word going to that word device, it goes into secret plots, plans, and schemes. Usually in an evil way, concerning evil purposes, you know, But that device is going to actually lead to an actual device, man. You know, because why is today this modern term device is dealing with something electronic, something with batteries, or it's a Bluetooth that come with it or something. You know, it lights up. Because that's what that evil plan the scheme is going to actually lead to a literal device, which is that MOTB, man. You know? And this is, like I said, this is what's going to take place upon the planet Earth. But ultimately, this man is not going to follow through from this man, the so-called white man. You know, out of all this planning, you know, centuries of running circles around the people and setting up this, building up this house of cards. Wintertime, this shit gonna get knocked down as well, man. So this is Psalm 21, verse 11. It says, "For they intended evil against thee." See, and the intentions of this devil is really to kill us off, and for the ones that's remain, he's just gonna have, you know, perpetual slaves, man. It says, "They imagine a mischievous device, which they are not able to perform." And that mischievous device is that chip, man. That's the perfection of that mischievous device. Because there's levels to it. But the perfection of that is this man implanting people, you know, with that thing, man. And that we just seen the clip at the beginning, you know, is that this is coming in reality. This is the next thing, the next big thing now. This is the next form of currency. This is how, you know, people are going to deal in this new system now. You know, but at the end of the day, we read the results. He's not going to be able to perform it. It's not, you know, some people are going to get it, that thing. You know, but at the end of the day, that's going to signify that this is it right here as well, you know. But this is the next big thing. I hope that we're edifying. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Ruach Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect that sees his word in our true faith and sincerity. DTA, abide, soon, very soon.